This video will instruct you on how to load cutting tools into their tool holders and then load the assembled tools into a CNC milling machine. This video tutorial is intended for students who are currently enrolled in or have already taken the introductory CNC course, ETech 322 Numerical Control Operations at Western Washington University. It should be used as a supplement or a refresher to the instruction given in that course. In addition, students must be authorized to enter the metal machining lab and be supervised by an instructor when operating the machines and tools discussed in this tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be demonstrating how to properly load your cutting tool into the tool holder. We will then demonstrate how the tool holder is loaded into the Haas VF2 CNC machine, as well as the Haas Mini Mill. The purpose of this process is to prepare the CNC tools for your specific machining operations. This process should be followed by setting the individual tool offsets for each tool. You will be shown where the tools are located, how to assemble the necessary components, and how to load them into the CNC machine. The metal machining lab is located on the first floor of the Ross Engineering Technology building in room 136. Before beginning, remember that safety glasses, pants, and shoes are required in all Western Washington University ETech labs. All tools required to complete your lab should be in the red cabinet located beside your CNC machine. All the cutting tools that will be used in your lab should be located in the plastic bin on top of the red cabinet. It is a good idea to collect all needed components before you begin to assemble the tool into the holder. Inspect all tools when selecting them to ensure they are not damaged. We will be assembling the 1-inch end mill, but the process is the same for other end mill sizes. To assemble the 1-inch end mill, you will need 1-inch end mill found in the plastic bin, the end mill tool holder found in the tool rack on the red cabinet, the number 8 Allen wrench found in the foam cutout in the second drawer, leather gloves which are located on the top of the red cabinet. Put the leather gloves on. End mills are sharp and can be a severe hazard. Place the end mill holder face up in the holding station, making sure that the slot in the body fits over the boss on the holding station. Insert the end mill into the body. Make sure that the set screw on the holder makes contact with one of the two flat surfaces on the end mill. The top flat surface is preferred to prevent tool deflection, but in circumstances where additional tool length is needed, the bottom flat can be used. When tightening the set screw, think about where your hand would go if it slipped. To avoid injury with the cutting tool, it is generally best to push down and away from the flutes. The process of assembling a center drill is similar for all center drill sizes used in ETech 322. You will need a center drill found in the plastic bin, an appropriate sized collet, a 1/4 inch for the number 4 center drill, the collet retainer, and a holder body. The collet retainer, and holder body should all be found in the tool rack already assembled. You will also need a spanner wrench found in the drawer of the cabinet in the foam cutout. It is critical to get the correct order of assembly for the center drill. The collet is inserted from the back of the collet retainer. Make sure you hear it snap into place. The center drill can then be inserted into the collet. It is important that the bit fits snugly into the collet before it is tightened, otherwise it will not have adequate holding power during machining. Tighten the collet retainer using the spanner wrench. It should be tight, but avoid over-tightening as this can damage the tools. To assemble the drill chuck, you will need a drill chuck located in the tool rack, and a drill bit located in the plastic bin. Insert the drill bit into the chuck and hand tighten. Drill chucks should never be used for tools engaging the workpiece axially. or in the Z direction. Otherwise, the tool can become loose in the chuck, as drill chucks are not designed to withstand biaxial forces. Now that you have assembled the needed tools, they must be loaded into the CNC machine. To do this, hold the tool in the left hand, making sure that the groove fits directly over the boss on the CNC turret. Make sure that the indent in the tool shown here is facing the right side of the machine. Push the tool upwards lightly into the open position. Push the button located on the right side of the turret until the tool is attached. You can then press the next tool button, which will move the tool you just located into the turret, so you can load the next tool. Once all of the tools have been loaded into the CNC, you are ready to set the tool height offset for each tool. Instructions for this step are shown in another YouTube video tutorial. Once you have completed your milling operations and are done with the CNC machine, make sure all the tools are replaced to their correct locations and that your work area is clean before you leave the lab. All cutting tools should be placed back into the plastic bin on top of the cabinet, and all tool holders should be placed back into the tool rack on top of the cabinet. The spanner wrench and Allen wrench should be placed back into their corresponding foam cutouts in the cabinet drawers.